This might be the biggest revolution in the world that no one's talking about. Solar power is on track to become the most abundant and cheapest form of energy in the world in the coming years, which would be a radical shift in the energy landscape and a boon for the global economy. The Economist had a great story about this earlier this month. They wrote that installed solar capacity is doubling every 3 years and growing nearly tenfold every decade. When solar was just a tiny little industry, this didn't make much of a dent in the world's energy supply. But now that it represents 6% of the electricity generated globally, it's starting to have a major impact. Based on the current trajectory, solar will, quote, generate more electricity than all the world's nuclear power plants in 2026, than its wind turbines in 2027, than its dams in 2028, its gas-fired power plants in 2030, and its coal-fired ones in 2032. By the mid-2030s, solar cells will likely become the single largest source of electrical power on the planet. And by the 2040s, they may be the largest source of not just electricity, but energy in general. This isn't happening by chance. There's a lot of money pouring into the solar industry, $500 billion this year, which is leading to a surge of supply and plummeting prices. The Economist does rightfully point out that there are challenges with solar. Every region of the world doesn't get an even amount of sunshine, so sunnier regions may have to supply power to areas that don't get as much sunlight. Obviously, the sun doesn't shine at night either, so storage technologies like batteries and hydrogen will be needed to supply power when the sun's not out. There's also some concerns about key parts of the solar industry being concentrated in China, which is seen as an adversary to the US and other Western democracies. But regardless of those challenges, based on current trends, it seems like solar is on the inevitable path of eventually becoming the world's #1 source of energy. And I think it's fair to say that that's a revolution. Anyway, I hope you found this video interesting. If you want to learn more, be sure to check out the Economist article that I've been referencing.